Hey looters, what's up? Today we're going to review a handful of fresh free games available on Steam. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Picture yourself stepping back into a trench that hasn't seen the sun in a century. The air is thick with stale secrets, and every creak of the wooden planks feels like a heartbeat. From the moment the game opens, you know you're not just playing a war story, you're walking through a living nightmare. The protagonist, a weary soldier, returns to the very spot that once tore his mind apart. The game's pacing is deliberate. You're given time to explore, to sift through rusted boxes, to read faded notes that bleed into the trench's history. Each piece you uncover isn't just lore, it's a puzzle that slowly reveals the path forward. The horror isn't about jump scares, it's the quiet dread of knowing something unseen is always listening. The sound design pulls you in, crackling radios, distant artillery, and the subtle hiss of gas leaking from an old barrel. When you finally lift a box to reveal a forgotten diary, you feel the weight of every soldier's story that had been buried. It's an atmospheric masterpiece that rewards patience. If you're looking for a game that's as much about uncovering trauma as it is about survival, this one will haunt you long after the last trench door closes. Welcome to Sawmania Adventures, a bright 3D platformer that turns a simple get-to-fair mission into a dynamic duo experience. You jump into the shoes of Geo, the red, maleficist hero who can shrink to slip into hidden alcoves, and Poco, the purple blaster slinger who can leap to the tallest peaks. The contrast in their abilities keeps every level fresh. You're constantly swapping between close-quarters combat and ranged precision. The world itself feels alive. Each region is meticulously crafted to match its ecosystem, and the local wildlife isn't just scenery. They actually speak to you, dropping hints and lore that deepen the immersion. The puzzles cleverly use the two character skills in tandem, so you're never just running around. Every mechanic is purposeful. Combat is solid but not overpowered. Geo's punches feel satisfying, while Paco's blaster provides a good counterbalance, especially when enemies swarm. The mix of platforming, exploration, and light combat makes the pacing just right for a single sitting. The visuals are a highlight. Vibrant colors, detailed environments, and charming character designs that fit the joyful tone. Power-ups and gems are plentiful, giving you a satisfying score-boosting loop. Overall, Sawmania Adventures offers a polished, cooperative platforming adventure that rewards teamwork and curiosity. It's a delightful little gem that's hard to put down. Enjoy the journey back home, but be prepared to stay for the secrets. Sprite City Scramble drops you in a bright, blocky world where curiosity is your best weapon. As an alien parasite, you hop into the bodies of everyday creatures, every cat, plant, and robot, and use their quirks to climb, float, or hack your way through a maze of puzzles. The core mechanic is simple yet clever. Each host offers a unique skill, and the challenge is to switch at just the right moment to keep moving forward. The level design feels like a playground with hidden paths and optional collectibles that reward exploration. The art style is charmingly low-poly, and the soundtrack keeps a light, almost playful vibe that never feels out of place. Because it's a game jam entry, the polish isn't perfect. Some collision glitches can trip you up, and a few puzzles feel a bit repetitive after the first pass. Still, the creative idea, tight controls, and the sense that you're learning about Earth through a parasite's eyes makes Sprite City Scramble a memorable, if not flawless, experience. If you're looking for a quick, atmospheric mystery that feels like a crisp autumn evening, this 2-hour adventure might just be the ticket. Picture a gothic hotel, flickering candles, and a Halloween party that turns deadly in a heartbeat. You step into the shoes of Casey Noir, an immortal detective with a knack for shadows. The game throws you into a world where the masks you wear, both literally and figuratively, are full of secrets. From the first frame, the visuals are stunning. Every corridor, every chandelier, every flicker of candlelight feels handcrafted, pulling you into a story that's as much about the mood as it is about solving a crime. The soundtrack is hauntingly beautiful, layering subtle piano with the creaks of an old building, making you feel like you're truly inside a haunted hotel. Gameplay is tight and focused. You'll talk to a handful of suspects, each with their own quirks, and sift through clues that require a bit of detective work without feeling tedious. The puzzle pieces fit together neatly, leading you to a revelation that feels earned rather than forced. The game's pacing is brisk. You won't feel like you're dragging through endless rooms. What sets this title apart is its sense of time and place. The autumnal atmosphere isn't just a backdrop, it's a character. The crisp air, the smell of wood smoke, the distant hum of a chandelier all work together to create an immersive, almost cinematic experience. In short, if you want a short, visually striking mystery that feels like a Halloween story written for the season, this game delivers. It's polished, atmospheric, and leaves you with a satisfying, if slightly dark, conclusion. Give it a spin, and you'll find yourself wondering what other secrets lie in the shadows. Welcome to Scrongly, the poker-themed roguelite that turns your deck into a battlefield of high stakes and wild cards. Right from the start, you're dealt a classic 52-card deck, but the real fun begins when you unlock new decks that look nothing like the ones you're used to. Every hand is a chance to earn chips. Think of them as your lifeblood in this endless run. Pull a straight flush, unleash a bomb that blows up the entire deck, or pull off a 7-card poker hand that feels like a slam dunk. With every round, those chips can buy you cards you'll never find in a normal deck, turning your strategy into something truly unique. The shop isn't just about cards. Baubles let you tweak your run in dramatic ways, earn chips just by discarding an ace, or boost the value of face card heavy hands. Then there are the zodiacs. Pick one for each of the 18 hand types, and watch your power scale as you move up the ladder. Scrongly gives you 10 difficulties, each boss level a fresh test of your build. And if you're into tinkering, the variant system lets you start with a bauble, tweak zodiac costs, adjust starting decks, or even lock in a daily seed to see how you stack up against friends. With stats tracking, a save system that lets you play at your own pace, and unlockable baubles that keep you coming back, Scrongly offers a fresh poker experience every run. It's chaotic, it's clever, and it's absolutely addictive. If you love card games that keep you on your toes, this one's a hand worth taking. In a world where every second counts, Not Raised by Wolves throws you into the boots of La Quixota, an anthropomorphic gunslinger who's got a revolver, a robotic sidekick, and a burning mission to save her colony's pups. The game's a tight 10-minute sprint, so it forces you to keep moving, keep shooting, and keep thinking on the fly. The revolver is the heart of the action. Its dual firing modes let you switch between rapid bursts for swarms and single-shot precision for armored foes. Pair that with your drone's hacking ability, and you can stun enemies, expose weak points, and set up a perfect kill shot. The combo feels satisfying and keeps the pacing relentless. Gameplay is polished, with a crisp camera that follows Law's every move and a HUD that never intrudes. The level design is smart. Every corridor and room is a new tactical puzzle, demanding you to adapt your toolset. The only real drawback is the brief runtime. You're left craving more depth after the final pup is rescued. All in all, Not Raised by Wolves is a punchy, well-crafted experience that proves you don't need a long campaign to deliver a thrilling, reflex-driven shooter. It's fast, fun, and leaves you wanting more. Defend Your Base throws you into the role of the last line of defense, standing against relentless waves of monsters and ghouls determined to tear your fortress apart. Two modes keep the adrenaline pumping. The campaign, where 9 uniquely themed levels test your strategy and skill, and survival, an endless grind that rewards you with new power-ups and curses every few rounds. The game's standout feature is its elemental crystal system. Slice a crystal with your saw to unleash fire, ice, or lightning, then stack them for devastating combos that can turn a tide in seconds. Each victory earns you currency to swap out launcher skins, saw decals, and particle trails, letting you personalize your arsenal. With tight combat, escalating challenges, and a creative upgrade path, Defend Your Base offers a satisfying blend of frantic action and tactical depth that will keep you glued to the screen. Welcome to the underworld, where you're not just a ruler, you're the demon lord of your very own dungeon. From the first day, the game throws you into a living ecosystem of 97 unique creatures, each with their own motives and dialogue that can swing your dungeon's stats in surprising ways. Every yes or no feels like a thread in a tapestry, influencing minion count, loyalty, karma, and even your gold reserves. The real charm lies in a delicate balance of micromanagement and emergent storytelling. The daily events keep the gameplay fresh. Some pop up randomly, others unlock only after you've heard a creature's specific line. It's a neat way to reward attentive play. The content pack system is a strong point, letting you add or remove creatures, textures, or music on the fly, which keeps the experience personalized and replayable. On the downside, the pacing can feel sluggish when you're stuck on a single decision loop, and the UI sometimes hides important information behind menus. Still, the depth of choice and the atmospheric dark humor make for a compelling sandbox. If you're a fan of strategy with a twist of narrative, this game will have you laughing, scheming, and maybe even questioning your own morality. Give it a try and see if your dungeon can rise or crumble under your rule. Welcome to the most ridiculous battle on the planet. 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Picture a single, hulking gorilla standing in the middle of a crowded arena, and 100 humans, each with a different style and a wildly questionable sense of teamwork, charging at him. The game is pure chaos. You can choose to be the gorilla, swinging massive fists and crushing everything in your path, or join the humans, each hero bringing a unique ability that ranges from laser eyes to summoning a flock of angry pigeons. The core is simple: does sheer numbers win, or does the silverback rule? The answer is both, and it's a laugh-out-loud experience every time. The game throws in a handful of modes: free-for-all, a mountain climb, a gorilla obstacle run, and even a Simon Says variation to keep you on your toes. What really sets it apart is the ridiculous customization. Banana underwear, traffic cones, tin-foil hats. If you can think of it, you can wear it. It's all about the absurdity. And the community? That's where the real magic happens. Voice chat turns into a stream of inside jokes, roars, and spontaneous memes. You'll find yourself shouting, "Ooh ah," to the gorilla or laughing at a friend's attempt to outsmart the beast with a fake gorilla disguise. In short, 100 men versus 1 gorilla isn't just a game. It's a playground for viral moments and legendary stories. Bring your friends or strangers, dive into the mayhem, and leave with a clip you'll brag about for weeks. It's chaotic, it's hilarious, and it's an absolute must-play if you want to test the limits of teamwork and ridiculousness. Bankshot flips the classic Bullethel on its head by turning a pool table into a battlefield. You're the Q, firing streams of bullets that ricochet off the rails and aim to pocket enemies or smash them flat. The roguelike twist keeps each run fresh. Random power-ups and upgrade choices mean no two plays feel the same. Dodging the incoming fire while lining up a perfect shot is the core rhythm, and the visuals stay clean, letting the frantic action take center stage. Sound effects punch in just enough to accent the chaos without drowning you out. If you crave a Bullethel that rewards precision, strategy, and high-score chasing, Bankshot delivers a satisfying, addictive experience. Welcome to the neon-lit streets of Future Seoul, where the line between a janitor and a hitman blurs in a game called Scrub. You play as the seemingly ordinary owner of a cleaning company, but when a corporate client drops a hit list on your desk, you're suddenly the fastest, most efficient cleanup crew the city has ever seen. Every run is a race against the clock, 5 minutes to wipe out enemies, clear evidence, and escape the chaos. What sets Scrub apart is its loglight system. Each playthrough throws a fresh mix of upgrades at you. A flameburst bullet that scorches a single target, a Wideria sweeper that sweeps the street clean, or a high-powered gadget that turns the tide. The randomness keeps the gameplay fresh. You never know which weapon combo will be your ticket to victory. And as you clear missions, you unlock new abilities that transform you into a true cleaning legend. The city itself feels alive. Neon signs flicker over rain-slick alleys, and the underbelly of Seoul teems with rival gangs and corporate drones. The soundtrack pulses with cyberpunk energy, and the visuals deliver a gritty, immersive atmosphere. But the tight time limit can feel punishing. A single misstep can mean the difference between a clean victory and a wipeout. Overall, Scrub delivers a high-octane, fast-paced shooting experience that rewards creativity and quick thinking. If you love a good challenge, a dynamic upgrade system, and a neon-washed futuristic setting, this game is worth a spin. Grab your gloves, lock and load, and remember, in Scrub, everything gets cleaned in 5 minutes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. See you in the next one.